AG Live 24/7 presents The World This Week. America to Agatala. Global news platform. Global politics, diplomacy, economy, education, health, culture, sports, international affairs, global turbulences, news from space, curiosity on aliens, UFO, etc. War and war effects on global economy. Sensex, share market, global tourism, global technology, artificial intelligence, and next. You are watching AG Live 24/7 on YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, Twitter, etc. Fashion, fair, future, and lot more. The World This Week.
Hello there, welcome to our special edition of News Bulletin, The World This Week today on 7 July 2024, Sunday. Before moving towards the main stories, let's check out the global headlines.
The World This Week.
UK Prime Minister gets a landslide general.
The World This Week.
Joe Biden exudes confidence in winning elections once again.
The World This Week.
This is AG Live 24/7. You're watching AG Live.
The World This Week.
Pezeshkian wins the presidency in Iran election 2024.
The World This Week.
A historic victory to Marine Le Pen's far-right national rally in France is just a matter of time.
The World This Week.
This is AG Live.
NASA and the Boeing's Starliner spacecraft carrying astronauts Barry Wilmore and Sunita Williams has faced an unexpected extension of its mission.
The World This Week.
France is voting in a pivotal round of election that it could hand a historic victory to Marine Le Pen's far-right national.
The World This Week.
This is AG Live.
Another Kerala boy dies of a rare brain-eating amoeba.
The World This Week.
Mumu has witnessed the Rath Yatra in Puri, along with millions of devotees from across the country. Devotees also have thronged in Agatala.
The World This Week.
Now, the news in detail. Sir Keir Starmer Labour Party contender swept to power in a landslide general election victory in United Kingdom. The Conservative Party suffered a dramatic collapse after a tumultuous 14 years in power, which saw 5 different prime ministers run the country. Nicola Sturgeon in 2022 proposed the idea that the general election would be treated as a de facto referendum if Westminster denied the Scottish Parliament the right to a referendum. This must have seemed like a very sensible strategy at a time where the SNP polled consistently 20% above Labour. Unfortunately, the SNP have not won Scotland by a 20% margin. They have in fact done quite badly. The SNP have lost 39 out of 48 seats, a proportionally greater fall than the Conservatives. Even when all pro-independence parties are combined, the vote share falls dramatically and short of a majority. US President Joseph R. Biden Jr. spoke today with Prime Minister Keir Starmer of the United Kingdom to congratulate him on his appointment as Prime Minister. The leaders reaffirmed the special relationship between two countries and, of course, prioritizing working together in support of peace, progress, freedom and democracy around the world. In the wake of a specific speculation that the US President may quit the race of presidential election 2024, Joe Biden has exuded confidence in winning elections once again and has uttered, quote-unquote, "I am running the race," unquote. He has reaffirmed the commitment to candidacy for 5th November elections and expressed his confidence in winning despite criticism of debate performance. President Biden addressed these doubts, asserting his commitment to running and expressing confidence in his prospects for winning the election. In Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian got nearly 3 million votes, more than Saeed Jalili, while the turnout stood at 49.8%. Masoud Pezeshkian secured 53.7% or 16.3 million votes, defeating his hardliner Saeed Jalili's 13.5 million votes in Friday's running-off. The result means that the moderate, reformist-backed candidate will become Iran's 9th president. Voters in Paris are concerned about the future, as Renée Vautier-Verheuwener, who works in the medical sector, said that she voted for the government's candidate but was almost certain that National Rally would win. Pierre Lubin, a 45-year-old business manager, was worried about whether the polls would produce an effective technical or coalition government. When nobody wants any more Kalpana Chawla-like consequence in the space, NASA and the Boeing Starliner spacecraft carrying astronauts Barry Bush, Wilmer and Sunita has faced an unexpected extension of its mission after launching on 5th June, initially planned as a week-long test flight to the International Space Station ISS. The mission has now stretched into an indefinite period due to a series of technical issues. Upon reaching space, the Starliner experienced helium leaks and thrust problems. These thrusters are essential for maneuvering the spacecraft, and any malfunction could pose significant risks. Despite these challenges, NASA and Boeing emphasizes that Wilmer and Williams are not stranded and that the spacecraft is capable of returning to Earth in an emergency. However, the decision to delay their return aims to ensure a comprehensive understanding and resolution of these technical issues. NASA initially projected that the Starliner could remain in space for up to 45 days based on the spacecraft's battery life. Recent assessments, however, indicate that the batteries are performing better than expected. Engineers have been diligently conducting tests and analysis to diagnose the problems. This includes additional tests at NASA's White Sands facilities, where a test thruster will be fired to replicate the space conditions and better understand the malfunctions. But here is not the end. Amid these technical challenges the crew encountered another test of their readiness. A decommissioned Russian satellite unexpectedly broke apart, sending debris hurtling through space. As a precaution, Wilmer and Williams took shelter inside Starliner and prepared to detach from this ISS if necessary. Fortunately, the debris posed no immediate threat, and the astronauts were able to return to the space station after about an hour. Space travel is not without its own risks, but the continuous extension of Sunita Williams' time in space highlights the complexities of the current mission. When the pall of the COVID pandemic is almost over, but the persistent trauma compels many wearing masks. At this juncture, a brain-eating amoeba has been posing a threat in Kerala, India. Another Kerala boy dies of a rare brain-eating amoeba. Kerala has reported its fourth case of amoebic meningoencephalitis, a rare brain infection caused by the amoeba Naegleria fowleri. Since May, a 14-year-old boy from Paoli is currently being treated and his condition is improving. Previous cases have resulted in the deaths of 3 children. Health officials urge the public to avoid unclean water bodies and ensure proper chlorination of swimming pools. In the meantime, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan convened a meeting on last Friday to discuss measures to prevent further infections, where several preventive measures popped up, like avoiding bathing in unclean water bodies and ensuring proper chlorination of swimming pools. And children should be careful when entering water bodies. The Chief Minister also stressed the importance of keeping water bodies clean and suggested using swimming nose clips as a preventive measure. Today, on the 7th July 2024, the annual Lord Jagannath Rath Yatra has pulled devotees in large number towards various temples, especially in Odisha's Puri, Jagannath Jiv Mandir and Iskon Temple in Tripura, India, and of course elsewhere. This year, due to specific celestial arrangements, the religious event will go on for 2 days. President Draupadi Murmu has witnessed the Rath Yatra in Puri, along with millions of devotees from across the country. I'll also check out the glimpses from Agartala, Tripura, India.
যাতে আপনি পরবর্তী প্রজন্মের কাছে বিশ্বমণিতে দাঁড়িয়ে
That's all for the time being, and thank you all for being with me, and of course keep watching AG Live 24/7. Have a great time ahead. Bye for now.